Step right up. I'm going to tell you why you need a tool set like this. Okay, while all the other pretty little girls are trying to show off their makeup and how good they look when they apply it and which ones to buy, the guys are buying all the tools and they always want to show them off. And just like makeup, guys can't have enough tools. So this hopefully gives you an idea of why you would want to have the Craftsman 154 piece tool set and what you would want to do with it. Of course, this will help you with whatever trade that you're doing, and you'll be able to carry all your tools with you and have them organized in the right spot every time you go for a certain tool. You don't have to root through a bag or look all over for the tool you need. It's in the same place if you put it there, and that's why I like a design like this. It's an all-in-one kind of attitude. When you would need something like this all the time, I carry this in my car when I go with me. If somebody has a flat tire, guess what? I have all the tools I need to swap that tire out and help them to get the job done. I used this primarily when I was flipping mowers, and there would always be the right tool inside there. Of course, you're going to need other things, and that's what I'm going to show you further, that there are places where you can put miscellaneous tools to use whenever you need them. Where I got it from was, of course, at Sears. Sears sells Craftsman tools. You can get them from Kmart or also online on eBay or something like that. You might be able to find a used set. But when you buy these at Sears, the best thing to do is go online and buy them, because for some reason they sell them to you for about 15% less than they do in the actual store. What's funny is they usually have a kiosk that you can go online in the store and purchase the item while you're there, and you'll get that huge discount, which is significant enough to take a few minutes to do. Why would you want to buy something like this? It's about 200 bucks for a set like this. There's one that's just before it that's about 100, but hopefully through this quick review I'll be able to tell you why you would want to get a set like this to help you with whatever tasks you're going to be taking care of. I've had this set for quite a while now. You know, you can't review something if you haven't tried it before, or give at least a good review. So I'll open this up real quick. It does tell you right here that you have your 35 1/4-inch drive tools, 50 3/8 drive tools, the 3/8 inch, 13 1/2 drive tools, and 56 specialty tools to complete this set. And this is the _9 35 154 set here. It's metric and standard, so you can use this wherever you're at. What? Who took my tools? I'm pissed. No, I'm just kidding. I just wanted to show you I cleaned out the set. You know, it's gonna get dirty on the inside, so I figured I'd clean it up in the process. But that actually did happen to me not too long ago, where I went on the side of my dad's house and I was about ready to fix some stuff up. Sure enough, my tool set was missing, and I was mad. I just got jacked. So instead of being mad, you know what? I said it's time for an upgrade. So I went from the about 100 pieces to the 154 set, and I've been completely satisfied. So I've laid all my tools out so I can show you everything that goes inside this set, and how it becomes complete here. The only thing that I don't have with this still is the Allen wrench pieces, the metric and standard. But I've compensated for that and bought my own, so that I'll be able to complete this set. So you start with, I'm going to start with some of my wrenches here. Let's see, they go from the 15 millimeter to the 9 millimeter. So let's lay these out inside here. My millimeters on the left hand side. When you buy these sets, they don't come pre-put together. You have to open them up on Christmas Day and find out that everything you have to do the work to put it together, just like everything else. If you bought a bicycle on Christmas, you got to put the bicycle together, and that's the reason that you're going to be able to get it for much cheaper. It saves them on labor. Alright, I have all those set inside here. I'm going to go ahead and place my 1/4 inch things on the top here. These are my extensions. You get a 3/8 and then you get a 1/2 inch extension. These are 3 inches long. And of course I have my 1/4 inch ratchet. I know I prefer these. I mean, what other options do you have with sets like this? Of course you can go to Harbor Freight, and I mean you can get some tools from there. This is my metric side 11, but the Harbor Freight tools break so much faster than a set like this. I mean, I still buy Harbor Freight, but there's certain things that I don't want to have to keep going back to get replacements for, because Harbor Freight, they got a lifetime guarantee. That's true. But how many times do you want to go back? I mean, if your work is going to be making you money, you need to be able to get it done the first time and make that money. So I think it's worth enough for you to spend a little bit more and get a little bit more quality tools. I mean, there's also, you know, other options for you. You could get you know, Matco tools or Snap-on, something of that sort. But the problem with those is you don't have a set like this where you're going to know exactly where everything's at. And a lot of guys, they'll buy the big tool cases for, you know, $500-600. I don't know. Some of the Snap-on stuff is seriously over the top and very costly. If you got the money, do it. But this set has brought me through a lot of repairs, and I've been completely satisfied. So I would definitely suggest that even you're in the market for it, that you do something like this. I just flipped my metrics with my standards. So yeah, if I want to know that all my tools aren't missing. That's another thing. I mean, if you have a specific place where everything goes, you'll know if you miss something, or, you know, if one of your tools isn't showing up. I like that. I like to be able to open the set and say, hey, I have everything there, I'm fully prepared, and I know where everything's at. And in that way, I think it's you know, unprecedented to have a set like this. Now, I'm not going to tell you it's perfect by far. There's frailties of something like this. I mean, like the hinge that's right here in the center. I wish Sears would have put metal pulls in the center where the hinge sits. It's just kind of like a plastic piece that goes inside the other plastic part. If they would have, I don't know, done something where it was more metal, so the hinge would hold together a little better, because when I put too many things in the miscellaneous area in the center here, it looks like it wants to fall apart. And so, you know, I'm probably overusing it. It may be time for an upgrade already. But, I don't know. You know, I like to use things until it's definitely overdue for an upgrade. But, I mean, other than that, I mean, for the, you know, $200 investment, or if you, more power to you if you can find it much cheaper than that. Now, another thing, man, I've heard people, I heard a buddy of mine say that he could get the Craftsman tools at swap meets and then go to Sears and they would give him brand new tools in exchange, because he just, you know, would complain about it. And they would do that service for him. And then he would be able to sell those and make a good profit, because he's selling brand new tools and they're worth way more now. So, I guess different people have different ways of making money. Here's my 3/4. Now, see, I've already got my, this is pretty much your 1/4 inch side up the top here, all your wrenches. This one folds down so that when you open it up, they don't all fall out. A little lock there at the top. I usually, when I would use this set, I would leave it open. I wouldn't carry it around too much. You know, that's if you're going to be, you know, doing the same thing over and over and you don't want to carry it around with you. But that's the beauty of something like this. I mean, you can go to the pick apart. You got everything right here. And you're not going to be digging around to figure out where everything's at. right, so they have the, I believe these are 12 point, and then they have the 6 point. So if you could see the difference on this one, it's hard to see in the light, but definitely a different type, so you can slip on faster. All right, 5/8. All right. Okay. It does take a little bit of time to put everything back, and that is one of the frustrating parts of a set like this. Maybe they could improve it by making everything magnetic so that it would hold into place if it fell over. Because yeah, that is definitely one of the most frustrating parts of having something like this, is somebody that doesn't know what they're doing wants to check out your tools, and suddenly all your tools are on the floor. I make anybody who does that to my tools pick them up and put them in the perfect place, and I check to make sure that that happened correctly. Not to be mean, but man, it's a little bit of a puzzle and a chore to put them all back. All right. So, I'm going to cut this a little bit short here, and then show you. I have a lot of other tools that I fit into the bottom here. These are for different things that I'll be doing. Torque wrench here with the security inside of it. I got my universals right here, and then just different adapters that help me in different cases. I do love this area. I kind of wish that this area would be a little bit bigger on this set, because I mean, guarantee you, I'm holding a little bit of stuff on the bottom there. I'll pull this stuff out and show you how much stuff actually fits inside that miscellaneous area. I mean, I could pack it pretty well, and it's like I said, another reason why I wish these hinges right here were just a tad better to hold what I put in here. Now it says that it's not to be used for chrome sets. I mean, it's not to be used for impact, but I put these to the test, these Craftsman tools, and I mean, I've used it with I use it in conjunction with my snap-on, and I can beat the heck out of these things, and they're still, a-okay after being beat with a tool like that. And I've used air tools, and I mean, my chrome, they hold up. So yeah, hope you guys had a good idea of what this tool set is about and how it could help you. If you have any questions, just give me a comment below, and have a great day.